Amberly? She passed away. Where is she? Watching something. She's in the back.
Welfare checks are meant to bring peace of mind, but what happens when officers knock on the door and walk into a nightmare?
That dog looks like it's dead. So you lied to me?
Yeah.
Sarah, what happened to the dog?
I killed it.
How?
I drowned it.
What happened?
I don't know. I was hearing voices.
What were they saying?
To kill my mom.
These people have not been seen since they were at your property.
Here are chilling moments when routine welfare checks end horrifically. With our first case out of Ellenville Village, New York, where the disappearance of 52-year-old Mary Gilbert unleashed a chain of unthinkable events no one could fathom.
Did you harm any animals?
No.
Looks like it's dead. So you lied to me?
Yeah.
Sarah, what happened to the dog?
I killed it.
How?
I drowned it.
What happened?
She's cold.
On the 23rd of July 2016, officers rushed to a home in Ellenville Village after a daughter reported her mother missing. But her revelations upon their arrival cracked open a case far darker than anyone could have imagined.
Hello? Did you call?
Yes, I'm the sister of my sister Sarah.
Okay.
My mother's partner, and we haven't heard from her all day.
From your mom?
Yes, my sister has a mental illness.
Okay.
We don't know what's going on.
So mom's car is here.
Mom's car is here. I don't know where. They're not answering the door. She's not answering her phone. I don't know what's going on.
Do you hear anything inside, yelling or nothing? No sound whatsoever?
No. My sister has a mental illness, though. Like, she hears voices.
Yeah.
And she called me this morning. Are you familiar with her?
I know that.
Okay. So she called me this morning, and she's like, oh, I heard voices. I heard that you, my other sister, that are God. I said, I'm not God. Like, you know, calm down.
Yeah.
My mom this morning said she's gonna go check on her. We haven't heard from her since 9 this morning. And her car is here. She's not answering our phone. She's not answering our texts. They're not answering the door. I pound on every single window.
And it's this door right here?
It's this door and it's that door over there.
What's your mother's name?
Mary Gilbert.
Tasked with a wellness check on Mari, officers couldn't get past the front door, and every attempt to enter the residence hit a dead end. But then her husband, Elroy, showed up. The events that followed would turn the entire case into a nightmare.
How you doing?
All right. You got the answer yet?
Do you have keys for the apartment?
No.
Who are you then? Exactly.
No, it's my wife.
It's your wife?
Yes.
Your wife and your daughter?
Yeah.
Okay.
That window is open. Is it open?
What we doing right now?
You think I could fit through there?
Wow.
No, it's not.
No, that's lost. Just got stoppers on it.
Can you see through there? Oh. You're taller than me. No, the stoppers are in there. I don't see anything.
There's a bathroom here. I don't see my body in the bathroom.
This wasn't the officers' first visit to the apartment, and what they uncovered this time traced back to a disturbing call Mari made months earlier. On February the 19th, 2016, Mari reported a shocking incident involving her daughter, Sarah Gilbert. And when officers arrived, the chilling sight that greeted them hinted at something far darker beneath the surface.
Police.
You're looking for Sarah Gilbert.
Sarah.
Sarah? You open the door?
Hello?
Sarah?
Yes.
Come on out. You all right?
I'm right here. It's cold.
Let me talk to you.
You guys can be
How come you're all wet?
So I just got off the bath.
Who else is in the house with you?
Nobody.
You sure?
Yeah.
Take a quick look around. Dawson will talk to you. Okay?
Did you get in an argument with your family or
Yeah.
over what?
My sister's death.
When did your sister die?
My sister died in 2010.
Okay. So that's what the argument was about?
Yeah.
You just
I
thinking
believe
about
my,
it?
Yeah, I believe my mom had something to do with that.
Okay.
She was the 2010 escort services.
Did you get in a physical altercation with them or are you just yelling?
Just yelling.
You didn't push each other or?
No.
Okay. Did you harm any animals?
No.
Do you have any animals in the apartment?
No.
You've never owned one?
Yeah.
When did you own an animal?
A dog.
When?
Just recently. I don't have it anymore.
Where is it?
I don't know. I ran away.
The dog ran away?
Yeah.
When?
The other day.
When's the other day? What was the date?
Probably yesterday, I think it was. Or today.
Yesterday or today?
Yeah.
It's pretty recent, so...
Yeah.
Around that time, Mary reported an unsettling incident involving a puppy. But while officers searched the apartment, Sarah grew visibly tense. She tried to deflect their attention, but it was only a matter of time before the troubling truth started to surface.
Out of it because, like, we went down the other day to the newspaper articles. Mike.
Yeah.
Can you come here? Can I tell you my story?
Yep.
We went down to the newspaper articles.
I read them, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're upset about that?
Yeah.
That's understandable. Think you need to talk to somebody about it?
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. Why don't you get some shoes and socks on?
I'm gonna talk to my mom about it. She's
Okay.
gonna come back.
No, she's at the station, so she's waiting there for you.
No, I want her to come here.
Well, she's waiting there for
I'm
you.
not going over there.
Why?
Because I'm not going over there. I'm not even dressed.
Sensing her attempt to create a distraction, the officers insisted on not leaving any stones unturned. However, in truth, not even the bravest of them were prepared for the disturbing details they were about to uncover.
Where's the dog?
The dog?
Yeah, what happened to the dog?
The dog ran away.
That's not what I heard. So you're gonna come with us to the station, we're gonna talk to your mom at the police station. Where's your shoes?
What is that?
The dog?
The dog's in the bag?
You ran away.
No, that.
The dog looks like it's dead. So you lied to me?
Yeah, it's you.
Why did you lie to me?
Because I'm evil.
You're evil. Why are you evil? Did you say a bad moment?
You're not evil.
You said evil moment. I don't believe that you're evil. I think that maybe you're angry and you're scared right now because the police are here, but what happened?
You know what happened. You know
I know.
what you guys did.
What happened to the dog?
You know what you guys did.
You know what we did?
Yeah, what you guys did.
What did we do?
You're evil. And it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault.
I'm asking what happened with
I'm
the dog.
sorry. It wasn't your fault.
What happened to the dog?
Sarah, what happened to the dog?
I killed it.
How?
I drowned it.
Why?
Because I had to.
So is that why you're wet?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Put the cigarette out. We're gonna go to the station.
As Sarah was led away, officers stayed behind to collect evidence, but what they stumbled upon next was beyond unsettling.
Take pictures anyway. I don't know what they're gonna do with this. The guy's gonna treat it as a homicide or anything, but...
This is terrible.
Is there anything in the tub that can...
Yep, it looks like it's regurgitation from the dog.
That's disgusting.
As they headed to the station, the officer pressed Sarah for more details on her gruesome act, but her response was nothing close to what they expected.
So why'd you...
I had to. I don't know what you
Did the dog do something bad? What'd it do?
broke my heart.
Okay.
Manny, Sarah's boyfriend at the time, revealed chilling details about the incident and painted a picture of just how cold-hearted she truly was.
Was that your dog that you
I bought the dog for my son. But what my son told me is when he came home, the dog pissed in the kennel. The little kennel, but so he's like, Mommy, can I give the dog a bath? She went over there, filled the bathtub up, took the dog and just drowned the dog. And my son said when she was walking away, like the dog was still a little bit like, you know what I'm saying, breather. She ended up walking back in there and just ended up.
So she sees the dog is still breathing and goes back to finish him off.
This is what my son told me.
For this malicious action, Sarah was charged with aggravated cruelty, unlawful possession of a substance, endangering the welfare of a young person, and violation of mental health law. 2 months later, on April the 22nd, 2016, Mary posted Sarah's bond, prompting her release. But 3 months later, officers returned to the apartment, searching for Mary. As they struggled to get inside, Elroy, Mary's husband, stumbled upon a new discovery that would change everything.
See anything?
No.
Wow, my God.
What happened?
Oh my
What
God.
happened?
Oh,
Calm down. What happened? What happened? Albert, I can't look. What happened?
my mother's in all bloody.
Okay, back up.
Oh my God.
Back up.
In all bloody. Oh my God.
All right, just stay back, please. Stay back.
I need you to back. Hey, I need you to get his name.
Is there somebody that can get the kids?
Nobody can take them. It's just me and Albert. We don't have any family.
Okay, that's. Oh.
Oh no, God. Oh.
Okay, sir. Sir, I understand, okay? Listen to me, okay? I'm gonna need your information. Ma'am.
I'm sorry.
I'm
so sorry.
Listen, I understand, but you have your kids with you, so you're gonna need to stay calm for them, okay? Okay, listen. It's okay. It's okay, buddy.
Sit down.
Okay?
Sit down.
Here.
Sit down.
Come on. Just stay right here. Stay right here, okay?
Despite the shocking discovery, the officers were determined to get inside the residence, resorting to extreme measures, but nothing could have prepared them for what they would find next.
Hey, Alta. I'm gonna need you to come on in. We got a call for a check to welfare over at Sarah Gilbert's place. Her mother's car is here, couldn't make contact. Sarah's father pried open the door and we have a body inside with blood around it. Yeah, we haven't got inside. Do I have permission to kick the door in? No, he opened the window to the bedroom and he peeked in and saw. I looked inside and there's a body on the ground. All right, thank you. All right. Sarah.
Yeah, I'm under arrest.
Turn around. What happened? Sarah, stop. Come here. Come here now.
I just need water for my throat.
I don't. Just put the cigarette out. Turn around.
All right. Can you take my family away, please? I don't want them to see me like that.
Turn around.
Can I put you on first?
No, turn around.
Turn around.
Put the cigarette out. Turn around.
Put the cigarette out.
You're under arrest. You're being detained right now. You understand?
Yes.
The officers were stunned by the sight of Sarah inside the apartment and her chillingly indifferent comment. But at that moment, they had no idea that this was just the beginning of her cold, unfazed response to the horrifying scene.
Hold on. What do you have on you?
Nothing. Can you take my family away before you pull me out, please? I don't want my
Have them back up.
Okay.
Okay, we're bringing her out. I'm gonna have to ask you to step. I haven't been able to look into the room.
Just go around the corner right now. We're taking a walk.
But who are you bringing out? My wife?
No.
Or Sarah?
Yes.
Or she's in there?
Yes.
Wow.
As the officer read Sarah her Miranda rights, her next baffling remark left everyone in the room stunned and eager to know what she truly meant.
Who's our lawyer?
She's not dead, though.
She's not?
She's not dead. She's still alive.
All right. Stay right here. Stop. You have nothing on you, right?
No.
What happened?
I was hearing voices,
You were hearing voices, and what happened?
and I attacked my mom.
All right. Hey. Okay. I need you to sit on her right here. I gotta check her mother. Okay?
Okay.
Ma'am. She's cold. 682. We're gonna have one in custody and Miranda Red at this time.
Copy that. 1401.
She's alive still, right?
682.
What's the status on EMS?
It just got dispatched 5 seconds ago.
Sarah's claim that her mother was still alive raised eyebrows, especially after the chilling scene the officers had just uncovered.
Yeah, this ain't good.
450.
You okay?
Yeah. Don't worry, responding at Alpha scene. 50 responding at Alpha scene. 1,800 numbers.
Who is it?
It's her mother.
Oh my god.
She's got stab wounds all throughout her abdomen.
Alright, let me start making some phone calls.
I felt her and she's cold. I mean, there's no way.
What's going on, Sarah?
I was hearing voices.
What were they saying?
My mom. She was the devil. She was a bad guy.
Did you hurt your mom?
No. I mean, I hurt her, yeah, but... You hear that? You don't hear the voices say so?
What else are they saying?
I don't know. You don't hear it?
I hear the beeping of the fire.
It's a so.
What's it so?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not hearing closely, but I don't hear what you hear.
No.
Does it just continue?
No, it comes and goes. That's not it's the voice saying so.
It's been doing that all day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you say anything back?
No.
No?
I ignore it. It follows me though. Not when I'm outside.
Even when you're not when you're outside?
No. That's why when I go outside, I want to stop hearing that voice.
For some reason, and despite all that had happened so far, her arrival at the station was met with a chilling indifference. Her unnerving calmness about the horrors that she had committed left everyone questioning her mindset.
Are you gonna take my picture and stuff?
I don't know.
I don't want to fix my hair.
Alright, you'll have time. We're not gonna think about that right now.
Did you take pictures of that?
No.
I do that.
Alright. Can I fix my hair?
Hold on. She's my supervisor, so she'll let me know what we can do, okay?
I just have to take some pictures of you.
Can I fix my hair, please?
You can in a second, but right now...
No, I mean, for the picture. For the picture.
Well, I just need to take... Your hair is okay. I mean, what's in your hair?
I put water in it, but I want to pull it back a little bit more.
No, we can't take the cuffs off you right now until, kiss your hands.
As Sarah stepped away to use the restroom, the officer's oversight would soon prove to be a costly mistake, while also stumbling upon new evidence.
I'm sorry.
If she needs the restroom, she can. Just without washing her hands or anything like that.
Okay.
If need be. You need to use the restroom or anything?
Yeah, we're gonna get...
No.
A little bit later?
Can I get some water out of the sink?
Let me just make sure.
Sergeant?
Yeah.
I had her use the bathroom before.
Well, not good. Okay.
It was very quick.
Yeah, still.
I spoke to Crystal. Just make sure she doesn't wash her hands again.
She didn't wash it with soap. It was just like a...
Alright, so we
I
should
can open the soap, yeah.
What's that?
I can open the soap.
Where? It's all with blood.
Is it? I like Crystal.
My underwear are all dirty because I did when I was stabbing my mom, I took my pants off, so my underwear are like black too. I don't know if we gotta use that as evidence. I mean, I don't really think you need that, do you?
Well, we'll let my supervisor know, okay?
Alright, which printer is that?
This is the 2020.
Well, you might already think it's up there. Alright, this guy is, alright, thank you. Take a look.
Completely. Super period. No. She was good. No. Where? She for that. She shoes.
Right.
Didn't have clothes on.
As they waited for detectives to arrive, Sarah's growing impatience took a darker turn, with chilling words slipping from her lips.
How the
Paranoid.
Why? You were safe with me.
No, I don't feel safe here. Something bad's gonna happen to me.
What do you feel is gonna happen to you?
I don't know.
We won't let anything happen to you. We won't let anything happen to you, okay?
You could me. Thank you.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Are you gonna put your hands on me?
No. You're fine, sitting right there.
You guys are gonna jump me. You guys are all gonna come in here and jump me. I already know. You're gonna beat me to death.
Minutes later, detectives arrived to question Sarah, but her responses left them speechless, defying all logic.
Do you know why you're here? Excuse me? You murdered your mother. Okay. What exactly did you do to your mother?
I killed her.
How?
I stabbed her.
Okay. Do you remember how many times you stabbed your mother?
No.
You don't remember?
A lot.
A lot. What possessed you to get into an altercation with your mother? Were you guys arguing?
No, we weren't arguing.
You were just talking?
I thought it was something that I had to do.
Okay. So what did you use?
A knife and a fire extinguisher.
Where did you get the knife from?
My kitchen.
Okay. Do you remember what kind of knife it was?
It was like a little skinny, but it was really, really big at the same time.
But how long would you say it was?
It was probably like this long, pretty long knife.
So was it a steak knife? Or was it a knife you used to like a carving knife?
A carving knife, maybe.
It was a carving knife? So you got up off the couch and went to the kitchen and then went back into the front room?
No, I already had it all prepared.
So you knew what you were going to do before your mother got there?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, did you have second thoughts while you were laying in bed about what you did? Like you wish you could take it back?
Of course, that's my mother.
Okay.
That's like my son's grandpa, my son's grandma, you know? And I don't even know where my son is right now. I don't even know if they put him in foster care.
So before your mother got to your house, you figured that you put the knife, you put the fire extinguisher in the front room, and you figured that by killing her it would stop all the noises and all the chaos that's going on in your life.
I thought she was causing it.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't think that anymore.
Okay.
Sarah insisted on making the officers see things her way, but her bizarre comments only left them more puzzled.
Did your mother say anything to you while you were...
Eminem was doing this.
Right. Yeah.
Because when I was younger, there was an MTV special. It had Jay-Z and Eminem, and they told me, they were like, oh, we're in a acceptance speech, da-da-da-da. There's going to be one person in the world that writes it, and it's going to be a poem in song. Then that was me. And my sister Shannon went to the city to, whatchamacallit, like a producer.
Right.
And we would talk back and forth, like on the phone, and we would sing songs together that became celebrity songs.
Okay.
If you understood, like, I wrote songs for them, and like celebrities and stuff like that.
Okay.
I didn't want to, like, I don't know how I'm trapped like this. Like, my son, like, I got him his puppy, like, all this stuff, like, all this bad stuff, because, like, I hear voices and I see things, and
Right.
I know it's real, it's reality. There's somebody here that's doing this on purpose.
Okay.
And I believe it might be Eminem, I don't know, because he wrote a song, if I wanted to give you a cell phone, where he says my name, Mary Gilbert, in it.
That's why. I just wanted you to be truthful and tell us exactly what happened and make us understand why it happened.
The reason why it happened is because of music.
Because
It's all about the music.
something in the music is telling you
It's
that...
all about the music, yes it is.
I'm not saying no, I'm saying, but you're saying it's something in the music that's telling you to do these things?
No, I'm saying that it's all about the music. Like, every time I listen to music, the voice stops. It's like a click. Like, it just pauses it. Because
So
I
the
want
music
you to
helps you?
listen to that song, She's All She Wrote.
Right.
Or That's All She Wrote. And by Eminem.
Right.
And it says my name, Sarah Gilbert, all the
Okay.
Officers uncovered a chilling link between Sarah's obsession with music and the dog's passing. Evidence revealed she bought a knife, drove her son to the woods, and made him keep her secret. In the end, Sarah was charged with first-degree homicide. Sarah was undoubtedly a psycho, but her madness was nothing compared to Todd Collip, a seemingly successful perpetrator who thought he had gotten away with his evil deeds until a surprise welfare check on a woman named Carla Brown unraveled everything.
People have not been seen since they were at your property.
We have Caleb in your property. You're under arrest right now for kidnapping.
she's on your property right now, locked in a container.
On November the 3rd, 2016, detectives arrived at a property after multiple missing persons reports, one of whom was Carla Brown. Every report all pointed to Todd's property. What they expected to be a routine investigation was quickly going to turn into a chilling encounter with a man who thought he knew exactly how to play the system.
Based on the fact that you were the last person to see them, and there's some other information that the investigators, and like I said, me and him were just brought into this.
Yes,
As a matter of fact, I was just brought into it last night.
Okay.
But based on some information that Anderson Police Department received, they had contacted us for an assisting an agency report. Okay. And through that, as a standard practice, we follow the lines,
yes, sir,
like she explained.
Okay.
And they did the search warrants, okay, with the cell phones and everything.
Okay.
And based on information, and that's what I was just talking to, is my supervisor. Based on the information that we received and that he's received, we have a search warrant, okay, for your residence and your car. Okay. We are mainly looking for your cell phone. Okay. Well, what I need to go in. At least one other, me and at least him need to go in with you, so that we can get the phone, and it's standard protocol. Okay. What I'll have you do, I got to make a phone call real quick. What I'll have you do is I'll have this investigator and this officer and this investigator going with you, so that we can get that process started, and then I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay, so you're searching my house and my car.
Mm-hmm. He's got a copy of the search warrants. He'll show you the copy. He'll show them to you, and he'll leave you a copy. Mainly for the search for the phone or any other electronic media devices, and it's outlined in the search warrant.
I just give him my phones.
Well, he'll read the search warrant to you. I'm not sure if the search warrant. He read the search warrant this morning. He'll explain the search warrant to you, because I think the search warrant mentions the cell phone and any other electronic media devices. So it may not. Do you have other computers in the house?
Yeah, I've got computers for days. Why don't we step inside so we can share in your business out here?
Once inside Todd's house, detectives wasted no time, diving straight into the investigation, unaware of the dark surprises waiting to unfold.
This is where we're at, so I'll explain this a little more in detail to you.
Thanks, you're scaring the hell out of me.
No, this is the thing. They did. I'm as straightforward as I can. I don't pull punches. Several of the questions that we asked you, okay, are inconsistent with what phone records say, with what information that we have says, okay. So that's why the search warrant's being done, okay. Communication-wise, between you and Kayla, locations, times of locations, and things of that nature. So based on that information, we had the search warrants already typed up, but we did not think that we didn't know if we were going to need to use them or serve them or not. Okay. But based on some of the information that we received, we are going to serve the search warrants. Okay. Okay. And basically that's it in a nutshell. Okay. Okay. We'll try to make this as painless as possible.
Thank you.
We don't want to scare your dogs.
Don't scare the owner.
Yeah. I understand. And if you want to talk, since we are serving the search warrant, we can step in the back and we can talk privately. Since we are serving the search warrant, it's not that And I don't want you to think that we think you've done something wrong. Okay? It's just we have to. These people have not been found. These people have not been seen since they were at your property. Okay? So we, you essentially were the last person to have any contact with them. Their family, friends, no one has had any contact with them since you had contact with them. Mom, dad, cousins, uncles, best friends.
Okay.
Anybody.
Nobody.
No one.
No one, not one person.
0 persons has had contact with them since you had contact with them at your property. Their phone records show that, that they were at your property, as she said before. So I mean, I can go into more detail, but it would be something we would need to sit down and discuss if you would want to. I mean, it's up to you.
Okay.
You probably didn't even realize that you were arrested.
No. I didn't see any of that coming at all.
For the time being, Todd played dumb, thinking with time he'd have avoided going to jail, but he was about to learn why the cops wore the badge.
Okay, what do you need from me and what?
Well, would give you the opportunity to clear up some of the inconsistencies.
Okay.
Okay, and what we're finding from the phone records and the information that they've received through their investigation.
Okay.
Okay, and what you told us today. Okay, because
this has also been a couple months, but what I don't know what I can.
Well, I mean, and that's what I mean, I don't want you to think you're under arrest or anything. Okay, so don't freak out about that. You're not under arrest.
So when you have 3 detectives and an officer in your house.
Well, our protocol is anytime we serve a search warrant. Anytime we serve a search warrant, okay, there has to be a senior investigator, which is essentially a supervisor.
Okay.
That's me. Okay. We also, when we serve a search warrant, we have to have a black and white present. Okay. Initially, he was on the way to respond to me because I wasn't paying attention to this. I was talking to you. So when they called me and told me he was on the way, I said, "Go ahead and come on. We're gonna have to serve a search warrant." Okay. So so the people that are here right now, other than her, but it's her missing persons case, and we're assisting her. This is all protocol.
Okay.
So the fact that there are 3 Spartanburg County people here, and there's going to be another one showing up, our forensics guy, is he has to photograph whatever evidence, or whatever, not evidence, but whatever we take. Okay. He has to photograph that document, and it's as much as your protection as it is anything. Kind of like you were talking about with real estate. So I have real estate.
Yes, sir.
Want to document the condition it's in when we left, so that when we return it, it's in the same condition. You see what I'm saying?
Totally.
So that's to protect you just as much as it is to protect the sheriff's office.
Okay.
So, and that's basically it. But as far as the inconsistencies, we just need to. I mean, we need to clear those up. I'd be willing to give you the opportunity. Would like to give you the opportunity to clear them up.
Okay.
If there's someplace you would like to go sit down and talk.
I can do it right here in front of all of you. Just to be what I.
You have a card. No, the other card.
Can I put that chair, please?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I need to step out on my topic real quick.
Todd was read his Miranda rights, confident he could outsmart the detectives with a web of lies, but he was unaware that the truth was already clawing its way to the surface.
The main issue that we have, we were able, and she can give more information on this. I was briefed last night. We know that there was more of a physical relationship between you and Kayla. Okay? I can understand why you wouldn't want to bring that up. Okay? I can understand. But I need you to explain a little more detail about the physical relationship. Because what we do have, and I'm not an art, I don't care about prostitution, I don't care about whatever. She was a stripper. My understanding, she was very good looking, and she would call you and need money.
Yes, sir.
And you would give her money, and she'd give you sex.
It would work out that way.
Okay. Did that happen often?
Occasionally. Not as a few times.
Would she make the contact? Would she initiate the contact with you, need money, and you say, okay, I'll meet you, and or would you make the contact with her? Or would it be both ways?
It's kind of both ways.
Okay.
She's a pretty girl. I mean,
I understand.
I didn't want to cause any issues with. I don't want to be a boyfriend.
You don't want the drama that goes along with it. No. I understand.
But we'd have a little bit of fun together.
Ballpark, how many times do you think you guys met? Did you have one specific place you would meet? I mean, would she come here?
She had. Well, for
the sex or for whatever, would she meet here?
We only, how do I put this? The night I took her to dinner, she stayed the night.
Okay.
And then the time when she came over here to get the vacuum.
To clean the house?
Clean the house, at Vista. I got a quickie.
Okay. Were there ever any times you met at your property and had sex?
No, sir.
The other main issue is, you said that at the day that they were at your property, what kind of car were they driving that day? What color?
White.
White? Do you know what kind it was? Was it a car, or was it an SUV, or was it?
It was a car.
Okay. Was she driving?
I don't remember, sir.
Okay.
I don't think so, because she got out of the car. I don't think so.
Sensing his evasiveness, detectives turned up the heat, and that pressure would crack something wide open.
The other thing is, when she was on your property for more than an hour, hour and a half.
Okay.
She was on your property for several hours.
Okay.
So that's a conflict.
Okay.
We can put her on your property for most of a good portion of the afternoon, going into just before evening, and that is a conflict with what you said.
Okay.
We can put you going to the property, leaving and coming back, and we can put her at the property beyond that and into the evening. Or into just before what is considered evening time. And a lot of people get confused by evening because the sun may still be up with the daylight, the daylight savings time. So, but why would you say that she was only there an hour and a half when she was there pretty much the whole afternoon?
I don't have an answer for you, sir.
Okay. Did anybody else show up at the property?
No, sir.
You had mentioned to them out there when I was on the phone that you felt like she was falling off the wagon again.
Yes, sir.
Do you know if she was getting what was her choice, do you know?
Pills.
Do you know who she was getting them from?
No, sir.
You never heard any names or anything like that?
Lucky.
Okay. Did you ever meet this Lucky or see this Lucky?
I don't know. But she just mentioned that she has had go to see Lucky when she was in pain.
Did she mention that day, by chance? Do you recall?
I don't remember that, sir. I just know the name. I've never met the man. I don't know who it is. I'm assuming it's a guy. But I mean, it's, when she said she was in pain, she would go see him. I don't know who that is.
Does she have access to your property without you being there?
No, sir, nobody does.
Would you trust her enough that when you leave your property to leave her there?
There's nothing there to take. I mean, there's nothing there to take.
For them.
Why is that shit? It's not going anywhere. I mean, it's behind locks. It's not going anywhere. Here's some pruning shears. There's trees. She's at the front of the property. I mean, yeah, you could steal something, but you're going to do a lot of effort to steal something. And it's not going to be hard to figure out who stole it.
Would you trust her here by herself?
There's lots of things to steal here.
It was easy to find what they needed on Carla, but Todd's web was much more complicated, and the detectives weren't stopping until every missing piece was uncovered.
This person, Charlie, that was there, is this the first time you'd ever seen him?
No, sir. I saw the first time was the last day they were cleaning up Vista.
Where's Vista?
Right on the corner. 118 Vista, Twin Lakes. It's a rental.
Okay.
Currently occupied.
Okay.
We had renters who moved out.
It's on the right? Going down Vista?
Yeah, it's a very ugly house. Bottom of the hill. Has no garage. Had renters move out. Renters never pick up all their junk. Paid her to come in, clean the house up, vacuum, shampoo, clean the kitchen and the bathrooms, make it where I could rent to the next person. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work that way. It should be a one-day job, and it ended up being a three-day job. Started as a one-day job, ended up being a three-day job. First day was some other guy that showed up. Second day was a woman and a SUV who showed up the second day. I didn't speak to her. They pulled in. There was a lot of leftover. I don't have to check on the house. There was a lot of leftover. The junk was supposed to move from the down there up to the top of the hill. Hadn't been moved. They took a garage and converted it into two separate, one's like a shed storage for like yard stuff, and the other one was like kind of like a playroom, big, I don't know what you would call it. It's a stupid looking garage. And there was a bunch of crap still left there. They had to come back and get it. And then the third day came back and finished the vacuuming. That's when I saw it the first time.
What kind of vehicle do you drive?
I've got a 2014 BMW X5, and I've got a BMW 2011 C4.
A little convertible 2.2?
Yes, sir.
Okay. According to the warrant, detectives were set on seizing every device Todd owned, and for good reason.
Is that the only cell phone you have?
No, sir. What? It doesn't work. Okay. But I can. Yeah, just bring that back whenever. Yeah. That doesn't work. It only works if you. I had this phone, and then it decided to break. It will come on if you plug it in. It will not come on if you hit the button. If you put a charger to it,
But as soon as you undo the charger, it shuts down.
Do you have a passcode on your phone? So when you turn it on, you just swipe the screen and it's up.
I don't have time for passcodes.
Time is money. I got you, brother.
If I, the phones never leave me.
Right.
Phones don't leave me. I have to have it.
And that, I would imagine that, not this one, but that one is pretty much, that's the number that's on your card, that's the number that's on your real estate sign. No.
I'm not going to do it. This was the phone. This.
They're through the same company.
This replaced.
I got you.
Same number.
I got you.
But this is the number that's on my sign.
I got you. That's what I was asking. I got you. I understand.
You can have that one as long as you need it.
We'll.
I just really need that one back because that's my company. All my numbers on the signs, my ads, my signs, my clients, everything goes through that phone, and then it gets relayed to my agents. Right. After it's gone through me. Okay. That way, basically, I still get.
The heck? That's his phone. He's deaf, so he has a light that lights up when his phone rings.
Okay. But what we have is this one replaced that one, but it's the same number. Okay. And I got it a couple months ago when that one fried. If you, like I said, if you plug it in, it does work.
No passcode on it either.
No.
Same thing.
One of the search warrants that we have is specifically for your vehicle. I don't really want to serve that one. I wanted to ask your permission just to look at it and make sure there's no electronic media in that.
There's no electronic media.
Can I look? Can we look?
Sure.
You can show me where it's at and we can walk out there and look real quick? Would that be okay?
I don't understand what are you looking for, sir?
That there's no other phones, no other computers, anything like that. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Are we searching the whole vehicle? Or what are you looking for?
Just looking through the vehicle to see if there's any more phones,
Alpha
any
32.
computers, any more electronic media or anything like that.
I'd rather not, sir.
Okay, well then we'll just start the search warrant.
10-4.
I'm not trying to be difficult.
No,
I just don't understand.
Okay. Well, we've got a search warrant. We'll just serve the search warrant. I mean, I was just.
What's up?
Yeah. It was just one of those things we was making.
Well, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
What Todd didn't know was that the detectives had already outplayed him, uncovering the chilling secret he thought that he had buried for good.
All that stuff.
This is for our protection as much as yours. Do me a favor, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
You need an extra set?
Yeah, give me an extra set. We'll do two so we don't. You're not under arrest.
Okay. I'm also in handcuffs.
Alpha 32.
All 20. Got plenty of room. I can get my thumb in.
Okay.
I think I-13 is taking care of that.
Have to see. Let's go ahead and sit right there.
Yeah, back. I got the other stuff in the car.
10-4.
The new sweep photos.
Yeah.
I want to get him. Y'all out.
What am I missing here? You're not missing anything.
All right, this is where we're at, Mr. Collip. While we were here, all right, my sergeant served a search warrant on your property. Okay? We have Kayla. Excuse me. We have Kayla in your property. She was locked in a container. Okay? She has told us that you shot and killed Charlie. Okay? So at this time, I'm going to need you to stand up and put your hands behind your back.
He's already handcuffed.
Okay. You're under arrest right now for kidnapping. All right. They're continuing to search your property. They're going to continue. They got cadaver dogs down there. Okay. If you want to help yourself, tell me where Charlie's at, so we can go find his body. That's pretty much where we're at right now. Do you want to help yourself and tell me where the body's at so we can go recover Charlie's body?
No, sir.
You don't want to?
No, sir.
Okay. Why'd you shoot him?
I didn't shoot anybody, sir.
Okay, why'd you lock her in a container in your property?
I was talking.
She's on your property right now, locked in a container. They just got her out of They called it a specific
Shipping
name.
container?
Connex box. She was locked in a container in a Connex box. They got her. We have investigators. We have like 20 investigators on your property right now.
Okay.
And they have found her in the Connex box. So she never left your property. Okay, you locked her in the Connex box, and she has told investigators that you shot and killed Charlie. Okay, so I'm trying to give you an opportunity to help yourself and help us, help you find this body. Because she's saying Charlie's body, you buried Charlie's body on that property.
No, sir.
So you're saying you didn't lock her up, you didn't put her in the Connex box or anything?
No, sir. I'm gonna need an attorney.
Probably a good thing. Go ahead and put him in the back of your car.
Sir. Yes, sir, I will. Okay. I'm not resisting.
Okay, just stand up for me.
Will you?
Stand up for me.
Yes, sir.
With damning evidence and a survivor's account, Todd's fate seemed sealed.
Come on,
Tazzy, come here. Does she prefer that cave back there?
She does. If you'll follow me, sir.
Yes, sir. Taz.
Ted, we'll just put him in the small one. Taz, come on.
He's working.
Taz, come on.
I think he's got her in the little one here. There's one in your driveway right here. But going on the passenger side. Morning. I'll be right back with you. Right here. The fit is not going to be great. So if you want to, when you get in there, if you want to put your knees and your feet that way, kind of lean back on the door, that'll be fine. Take the pressure off your hands too. Come here, man. Just hold, sit tight. I'll stand out here. I'm gonna put these on, give you a little more room. You're a big dude. He's too big guy for this. Makes it a little better. All right. Again, if you want to try to slide your knees that way, that'd be all right.
I'm gonna try any way I'm getting it.
I know. I think being a Tahoe, you know, is not exactly built for comfort. All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In the end, Todd was charged with kidnapping and second-degree homicide. Next up is the jaw-dropping case of Rabia Mubali, a reckless mother whose carelessness nearly cost a toddler's life, until officers stepped in just in time.
Oh my God. Oh, she's still breathing. She's still breathing. Let's go. Let's go. Go ahead and put your palms together behind your back. Right now, you're being arrested for child at a felony level.
On the 8th of January 2024, Ohio officers were dispatched to a home after a chilling 911 call about an unresponsive toddler. And upon their arrival, they walked into a situation that was far worse than they could have imagined.
Fairborn Police. Fairborn Police Department. Yeah, good. Oh my God.
While searching the home, officers found a little girl curled up in a corner, covered in bites, unresponsive, and barely clinging to life. What happened next sent them into immediate action.
Oh, she's still breathing. She's still breathing. Let's go. She's still breathing. Get a light.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let me get out of the way.
It didn't look like it.
Cow.
I'd say just pick up and look good.
Yeah. $2.95.
All right. Excuse me.
Call code enforcement. Have them respond, please.
Who lives here?
We haven't even got that far. Let's get the pictures started. I'm going to call Johnny.
With the toddler rushed to the hospital, officers uncovered a startling truth. The call came from the child's own mother. But when they confronted her, her reaction left them speechless.
Right now, we're trying to figure out a whole bunch of things, right? A whole bunch of details. What do you want?
Just sit down.
We're going to have, you can have a seat in the back of my car.
Are you guys taking me?
What's that?
Are you guys taking me?
Yeah, we are. So let's.
Stuff to him, then, please?
I'll take care of that. Let's walk in the front of my car. All right. Okay, just right here is good. If you want to face my car, just put your hands out to your sides. Nothing on your pockets at all. No pockets. You have just underwear underneath your sweats.
Not underwear.
Just your sweats. Okay, perfect.
322.
All right. Go ahead and put your palms together behind your back. Let's go around to the passenger side here. We'll have a seat. What's this fellow's name back here?
Travis, can you please tell him that stuff right there needs to go to my kid's dad?
Okay.
The one that was over here earlier.
Just hang out right there, man. I'll be right with you.
Just before her ride to jail, reality hit Rabia hard, but it was far too late. There was no undoing what had already been done.
Do you know anything about her condition? She's okay?
I do not. Right now, you're being arrested for child endangerment at a felony level. Okay.
Felony level?
Yes. We are still we're doing our thing that we have to do. Okay. As Detective Whitaker mentioned, he will be in speak with you. Right now, we're going to go to our jail in Fairborn and process on those charges, and then go from there. And as we go through this process, I'll try to answer any questions I can best of my ability. Okay. All right. Yeah. We'll try to. Yeah.
In the end, Rabia was charged with endangering a young person. Moving on to the case of Amber Lee Harris. When she stopped answering her co-workers, no one expected a wellness check to lead to cops discovering a calculated homicide just days after her partner took out a life insurance policy in her name.
Kimberly? She passed away. I can't hear you. Nice child. Okay, oh, she's down.
What?
She's down.
What happened?
I lost control. You what now?
I lost control.
What'd you shoot her with?
Independence 19 or Independence 30.
20 gauge.
On December the 15th, 2022, Kentucky officers responded to a 911 call from a worried co-worker reporting that her colleague, Amber Lee Harris, had gone silent for a week. Following the strange yet very disturbing report, the cops decided that it was best to conduct a welfare check. But when they arrived at her residence, they had no idea that they were about to make a discovery so shocking that it would threaten any reasonable person's sanity.
Edward 31 out of service.
I don't like his windows. Is Amberly here? Amberly? She passed away.
What? You did what?
What?
Where is she?
Just put your hands where
Where is she?
Watching something. She's in the back.
What?
What the officers stepped into was unimaginable, and then came Tommy's sudden confession, and to be honest, they weren't prepared for it.
Just put your hands where
Where is she?
Watching something, Brady. She's in the back.
What? Independence, please make yourself known! Independence, please make yourself known!
Independence 19, turn that way.
Independence Police Unit, make yourself known! Go. Watch your footing. Watch your footing. Clear in here, right? Huh? Clear. Independence Police Unit, make yourself known!
Police Department, make yourself known!
Go.
Oh, she's down.
What?
I got she's down.
Make sure you're watching where you're standing and don't touch anything.
Yes, sir.
When? When did you do this? No one else is in here. No, keep them coming.
William Jack, male subject over the door, ready to shot the victim.
Also, firearm on the ground. Yeah, just stay here.
Ron, you guys good?
Yeah, we're good.
Hold on.
Please. Yes.
Still reeling from his confession, officers cuffed him and read him his rights. But the real shock was only just beginning.
Okay, hold on, come here.
Where is she?
Outside. There you go, put your hand to my back.
Where
Brady,
is she?
Watch inside, Brady.
What?
26, hold channel. Start us more units.
Independence Police, make yourself known! Independence Police, make yourself known!
Independence 19, starts that way.
Okay, you're good. Do you have any weapons on you? No. Daughter just admitted to our victim here, so we're trying to figure out further. What's your name?
William Jack, male subject over the door, ready
Tommy?
to shot the victim.
Okay.
Just sit in your car.
Yeah, we'll work that out in a second, but I gotta make sure my guys inside are okay. Alright. Rungi, you guys good?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Tommy, I'm gonna read you something real quick, okay?
Miranda rights.
Yeah. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney before making a statement and have your attorney with you during question. You cannot afford an attorney desire one, the court appoint one for you. You may stop question any time by refusing to answer further or requesting consult with your attorney. Do you understand these rights, Tommy? All right. Is there anyone else inside? Is it just her?
Well, my pups.
Okay, is it just Amberly? All right. Is it contained in there? When did all this just happen?
Sunday night. So Monday morning, Sunday.
Monday morning. I'm playing view.
There's a gun in one of the rooms down.
No, the gun's under the bed.
On the bed? All right.
Clear in here, Rungi.
Independence 7 on. Okay, contact. 1, 2, and 3.
Message for William Jack, male subject over the door, ready to shot the victim.
Also, firearm on the ground. Yeah, just stay here.
As Tommy slid into the back of the patrol car, he began to reveal chilling details, each word darker than the last.
We're gonna go in the back on the other side. Other side, my man.
A little too tight.
A little too tight. Hold on a second. Just take a seat. I'm gonna leave this door cracked. You good? Do you need a squad or anything to check you out? Alright, do you want to tell me what happened here?
We're fighting. He's trashing my shit again.
Okay. Do you want to tell me what happened here? When were you guys fighting?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning? What started the fight?
Her trashing my shit.
What was it? What was it?
She was selling my TV and stuff.
Okay. And then what happened?
I lost control.
You what now?
I lost control.
Lost control? What made you lose control?
I don't know.
Are you okay? So when you say you lost control, what do you mean? What'd you shoot her with?
Independence 19, direct Independence 30.
20 gauge?
Go ahead.
Alright, so is a shotgun you got her with?
Hey, I gotta get my body camera. Do you guys need anything from the office at this point? I don't believe so.
Alright, Tommy, you okay right now?
7:30.
I'm gonna keep my eyes on you, but I'm gonna roll down this window a little bit, alright? Do you know what today is right now? How long you been inside the house for?
Where?
3 or 4 days? Have you left the house or anything?
3 to 7. There's no one else at the office.
You been in shock since? Yeah. Okay. You don't know what today is though?
Yeah, 132, 703.
Do you know what month it is? Who's the president?
Fully aware of the weight of his actions, Tommy didn't fight back. He was quietly taken to the station, but what followed caught everyone off guard.
Mirandize him.
He's been Miranda.
Mirandize him, see if he'll give you consent to search on the body cam. And if he gives you consent, you can process. And then I don't know.
I mean, by that,
whoever I don't know if they're going to have Strine or whoever to come take him back. They'll probably want to take him back and interview him.
Tommy, do we have consent to search your whole house? Yeah, we do. We're gonna walk into the office and we're gonna get in a room real quick, all right? Good.
I'm about to pass out.
I'm Detective Strine with the Defense Police. This is Detective Young with Delsmere. Okay. I don't know anything, man. I was at home, just kind of hanging out. Apparently we got a call to your home. What's going on? You shot your girlfriend? Okay.
So, real quick, who lives there? Whose name's on the lease? Your name's on the lease? Okay.
So, real quick, man. Do you mind if we search your residence?
Mid-interrogation, Tommy suddenly began vomiting uncontrollably, blaming it on COVID. But after a brief pause to reread his rights and sign forms, detectives pushed on until paramedics showed up.
Is it like a stomach bug, Tommy, or do you got the flu? What's going on, buddy? Talk to me. COVID? Okay.
Oh, so you haven't been to the doctor?
Kind of walk me through the process of how this kind of went through. And before we kind of begin with that, we have officers that are at your house right now, okay? Obviously, we need to be able to kind of process that scene effectively, and what'll make that scene processing a little bit easier is if you take one of this consent to search form and allow us access to search your home. Is that okay? Okay. So I'm gonna walk this through with you real quick, okay? So how it works is that you're gonna sign your name right here.
Do you know where you are right now? Independence what? Okay. Do you want to go to the hospital so they can see what's going on with you?
Before transporting Tommy to the hospital for evaluation, officers collected every crucial detail for their records, unaware of what would unfold next.
Have you tried to communicate with anybody since Sunday, by any chance? No? Not like family members, any other friends, her friends perhaps? You haven't tried to talk to them at all? Okay. Everybody stand up. I'm going to take some pictures of you real quick against this wall. Real quick. We're going to try to be as quick as we can, okay? Do me a favor. Stand up. Stand straight up this way. Now look at me. Please don't kick that over. Goodness. I have a mess and these ladies would kill me. Stand up against that wall for me. See what happens here. Get inside here, Tommy.
Check your temperature.
Thank you. If I get back with you, hold on, shave it. The cheek went out.
Hey buddy, I'm Dr. Patel. Can you tell me a little bit about what happened to bring you here? Or do you want them to step out a little bit?
We can't leave him. He's in our custody.
Okay.
Okay. He's been pretty forth. He's told us everything that we need to know and everything's going on with him. He's been a good man, yeah.
And so what brings you here though?
Tommy was treated and sent back to jail, but the investigation didn't stop there. Officers returned to his house determined to uncover every last shred of evidence.
Said he her Monday. Her face is covered. She's down in between the bed and the wall. Okay, just give us, if it's obvious right now and we don't need any further care until we can,
Yeah, I just got to put her on the monitor first before I say yes.
Alright, so we got rigor of well-being check. We got rigor, but we're not moving anything until we get more people. I'm not going in there. One person to check. Okay. We're gonna wait on we're gonna wait on that until more people get here, if that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I got his first.
Yeah, I'm gonna put. I got to put her on 4 lead to verify completely.
I wanna.
Do you have a time frame of all this? Between the bed and
that's what we heard. He shot her Monday, he said.
Well, I didn't see what this initial call was.
A well-being check.
Somebody else called about it?
Yes.
Okay.
And, yeah. There's blood splatter on the wall, and she's covered up. Her face is covered up.
Yeah, he covered her. Something's covered.
There's a well-being check. He was here at the house. Like, he opened the door and said, Chief, are you in here? I'm coming through with the camera on to do a walkthrough.
There's a TV on the floor in the bedroom where this occurred. That's just, it looks like it may have been on a shelf or whatever, it may have been knocked off. But other than that, no, it doesn't look like it's like destroyed. It just looks like it's been knocked off. The door does look like it's been kicked off the hinges. Yeah, make sure you move this around right here. Get whatever these are, because it looks like these pills might be everywhere. We want to call them or something. Just to help out once we start getting expenses.
A chilling discovery emerged. A $20,000 insurance policy taken out in Harris's name just a month before her passing, with Tommy as the beneficiary. In the end, Tommy was charged with homicide. If you think Tommy was ruthless, wait until you hear about this man who thought his dark secret about his mother's passing was safe, until the cops showed up for a routine wellness check.
We're looking for Mom. Have you seen her?
She's not around right now.
So you're gonna tell me you didn't know Mom was in there?
No.
When you went in there and checked on her 2 days ago, did you know that she was deceased?
I couldn't say so.
On the 5th of May 2023, responding to a call from a worried sister who hadn't heard from her sibling in days, officers decided to conduct a wellness check at the woman's residence. They knocked repeatedly, but the silence inside was unsettling, especially with a strange, pungent smell oozing through the door. With no answer, they sought out the neighbors, who confirmed that the woman hadn't been seen in days and mentioned a man staying at the apartment.
How you doing? Hey, doing good. How are you? All right, brother.
Have you seen Lainey recently?
The girl?
Yeah, next door neighbor.
Just the guys over there.
When's the last time you seen them?
Him, he usually walks up and down the road, but her, I haven't seen her in a while.
How long would a while be? Days, months?
Day or two.
Couple days.
Three
3
days or something like that.
When's the last time you seen the boys?
Yesterday.
Okay, so nobody today.
Have you heard any fighting, anything in the last 2 days? Any loud commotion?
I know it would be not abnormal for you to hear yelling and screaming coming from over there. So.
No.
Nothing.
He's probably like in his 30s, I'd say.
30s?
Like, yeah, probably like early, mid-30s maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's only been there for like a few weeks because the tent wasn't there, and then the tent showed up and then he was around, so.
Right. Any commotions or anything in the last couple of days or before then?
No, like yelling or fighting or anything like that.
Nothing
here. They're pretty quiet for the most part, but
okay.
The most I see out of the dude is just like sometimes he walks up and down the road. Today he was riding a bike. So.
Do you know what color bike it was?
I didn't pay attention.
Okay. Was it just a bike or a tricycle?
Just like a full-size license bike almost.
Okay.
After an unsuccessful search at nearby hospitals, the officers returned to the apartment only to discover something far more shocking than they had anticipated.
Did you hear us knocking before? Were you knocked out?
No, I was sleeping in there.
I'm glad you woke up because you're about to come inside. We're looking for Mom. Have you seen her?
She's not around right now.
Do you know where she's at? His sister's asking for her. She's not in any trouble or anything like that.
I have no idea.
When was the last time you saw her?
A few days ago.
Where'd she go?
She just went to the store and said she'd be back in a little while.
Is it abnormal for mom to be gone for days at a time?
Sometimes.
Where does she usually go? Does she have a favorite place where she likes to go when she's not home?
Not that I know of.
Does she tell you anything out of the normal when she last time you saw her?
No.
What happened the last time you guys were together?
She gave me a few cigarettes and a little bit of food and some hand soap to wash my hands. And told me I could come stay back here.
Okay. But you haven't seen mom since then? When's the last time you text, called her, or anything like that? Okay.
When was the last time you saw Dad?
A week ago.
Do you know where he's staying at?
No. I heard that she might have called the cops on him.
Yeah, he got arrested the 25th of last month for trespassing.
Do you know who stays in the tent?
Well, that's what I was saying before she told me I can come in the house.
Oh, she told you could come before she left?
Yeah.
Would it be alright if they just went inside to make sure she's not in there?
It's not my house.
Huh?
I can't tell you no.
Okay.
It's not my business.
But you stay here and it's your mom's house?
Listen.
And we're looking for mom, so we just want to make sure mom's not stowed away in a closet or something. Dad didn't come back and retaliate for getting arrested or something like that.
338.
So, if you're not going to tell me yes or no, then we're just going to peek our head in there real quick and then we'll come back outside. You can lead the way if you so please.
I kind of left the door.
You could go in, but you could go in. Just lead us through.
At this point, the son's story about his mother's whereabouts began to unravel, fueling the officer's suspicions even more. Believing he could outwit the cops, he crafted a web of lies, but in the end, it was he who found himself outsmarted by the cops.
Do you have a key?
No.
Why would you lock the door behind you?
I just usually do that.
So how do you get in?
I don't know.
How about this other little door that's over here?
It's just barricaded up.
With what?
Garbage can and some stuff.
So how do you get in the house when I just lock the door? Because I feel like you're with me. What the hell? What's the deal?
Do you understand how this looks, right?
Yes, sir.
So how do you get in the house since you locked the door?
I'll probably sleep in the tent, or...
Are you not supposed to be in the house? Is that why you locked the door?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's fine. We're not worried about that. We just want to make sure.
Right now is finding mom.
That's it.
If you know you're not supposed to be here, that's on whatever. We can deal with that at a later point in time. I really don't care about that.
Yeah.
My main goal is making sure mom's okay, find mom, and do that. That's what we're here for. We're not here for you because you were sleeping in the bed or whatever. Okay. So, obviously, you went in and unlocked it from the inside. Did you get in? Did you just push that one thing open to get in? Or the other door?
You mind doing that for us right now? So are you sure mom's not in there?
I don't know. I just stayed in my room, stayed in my living room.
We're already in, so we're going to find out. So
I understand, sir.
So you're going to tell me you didn't know mom was in there?
No, sir.
Stand in front of me, guys. Because now I got a whole bigger issue. Call 400 and have them come out here.
431 to 400.
Have a seat.
The officers were shocked by the woman's condition, which left them with no choice but to arrest her son. After reading him his rights, they pressed him for answers, hoping he'd finally come clean.
Just gonna read you Miranda so you know your rights before anything happens, okay? Alright, So after being read these rights, you still wish to talk to us?
So we're not going to ask you any questions at this point in time, but
Just in case.
Someone at some point will be asking.
Yeah. Do you swear to affirm that the statement you're about to give is the whole truth but nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
When we first got here and talked to you, you said you hadn't seen Mom in how long?
A few days.
A few days. When is that the actual answer, or what is the answer you want to swear to? Did the last time you saw Mom?
We were talking around the house here. I mean, you know, I seen her riding a bike, and she gave me a few cigarettes and stuff and told me to stop back by the house later. And I came and stopped back by the house later, and we were talking and cleaning up the yard and cleaning up the house and everything. She told me I could stay inside, and that was a few days ago.
But you said that wasn't the truth, that you weren't supposed to be staying inside.
No.
Yes, when we talked to you over there, I said you're not supposed to be here. That's so.
No contact order.
Okay.
I believe.
Do you know if it's still active or no?
No, sir.
Okay.
I imagine it might. I don't know for sure. I figured if she told me I could come and stay with her, and I don't know.
Okay. What is there no contact order between you and Mom for?
We got into a dispute. She said I slapped her, I punched her.
So battery?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Domestic stuff.
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you've seen Dad?
Just last week, I believe.
Okay. How did your conversation with Dad go the last time you saw him?
Bad.
Bad?
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad?
How about between Mom and Dad? Did they talk?
The only thing I knew is she told, at that point in time when she got home, she told me and him both to leave, so I left and went walking somewhere, and he could stay away.
Do you know where Dad is at currently?
No, sir.
Do you know if Dad has a job?
No, sir.
And you haven't talked to Dad since?
That night, yes, sir.
That night? Okay. When I guess he got arrested?
That's what I heard.
And you left, so you didn't get arrested?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Knowing that he was cornered, the man had no choice but to reveal the truth. A truth so shocking that the officers were caught completely off guard.
And then your and Mom's relationship has been good as of late?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything different while you've been staying here?
70070 Equal Boulevard, 70070 Equal Boulevard, Cross Millican, make contact with complaint reference.
Did that not raise any alarm to you?
Not heard from her in a couple months.
Did you go and check?
I did kind of look in there. I'll see. I guess I should have. I mean, I don't have a cell phone or anything. I should have said something.
So you saw her in the position that she's currently in now?
Yes, sir.
So why did you tell us that Mom wasn't there?
Yes.
You know better than me. I wasn't the one that did it, so.
Yes, sir.
Because I smelt her before you ever even came outside, and you're telling me Mom's not in there, and you know damn well that she was in there.
Yes, sir.
And you're lying to me.
So why wouldn't you just tell us the truth? We told you from the beginning we weren't there for you. We just wanted to make sure Mom was good.
Yeah.
That's all. So what prompted you to lie to us?
Startled.
And you, when you went in there and checked on her 2 days ago, did you know that she was deceased?
I couldn't say so. I wouldn't say no.
Okay. But was it apparently obvious to you that somebody smelling like that wouldn't be somebody who wouldn't? Okay.
Yes.
So why didn't you call law enforcement when you found her deceased? You don't know? Okay. Any idea why she is deceased?
No, sir.
What could have happened?
No, sir.
Okay.
I really don't.
I got you.
In the end, the man was charged with failure to report his mother's passing to a medical examiner. In this next chilling case, actress Vanessa Marquez's life went from tragic to devastating when a simple wellness check spiraled into a lethal shootout.
We're placing you on a 5150 hold, okay? As gravely disabled and a danger to yourself, okay?
I'm not going.
Gun. Drop the gun. Shots fired. I'm getting a pulse.
On the 30th of August 2018, South Pasadena officers were dispatched to an apartment to conduct a welfare check of Vanessa Marquez after receiving a disturbing call from a concerned relative. When the officers first arrived, they were met with a shocking scene. The door barely budged, blocked by heaps of mess that hinted at the extreme conditions inside. As the officers forced their way through, the disarray made it clear that Vanessa hadn't left her apartment for weeks. The officers called out to her multiple times to announce their presence while they cleared a path toward her bedroom. Before the arrival of the cops, Vanessa had spoken to a mental health professional and the fire department and told the first responder that she had not eaten in days after estimating her weight to be 80 pounds. When the officers arrived at the bedroom entrance, the sight that awaited them was far beyond what they could have anticipated. A disturbing sight that would soon turn into an unexpected and tragic encounter.
Vanessa, I'm gonna read you something, okay? So my name is Officer Carrillo. I'm a peace officer with South Pasadena PD. You are not under criminal arrest, but I am taking you to an examination by a mental health professional at Huntington Memorial Hospital. You will be told your rights by the mental health staff. You may bring a few personal items with you, which I will have to approve. Please inform me if you need any assistance. Turning off any appliances will help you out. Okay, so you're not under criminal arrest, but you are coming with us. We're placing you on a 5150 hold, okay? As gravely disabled and a danger to yourself, okay?
I'm not going.
We've already had this discussion, and it's beyond that now, okay?
I'm not going.
So these fine gentlemen here are gonna assist you to the fire engine, okay? Wait. Gentlemen here are gonna assist you to the fire engine, okay? Wait. Oh, shit. Gun. Drop the gun. I'm not gonna kill you. Drop the gun. A gun at 1133. Get down. I don't know. It's a gun though. Drop the gun.
Back up.
Come on, go. Pull up. Get down. Pull up. Vanessa, talk to me.
20292 interrupt. 10-4.
She pulled it out from underneath. She pulled out scissors first, and then she grabbed the gun.
Pointed at you?
Yeah, pointed at me, and then pointed it to her head. Vanessa!
Miss Marquez!
Vanessa, I need you to understand that we're here for your safety only. We're concerned about you. Vanessa, talk to me. Vanessa, talk to me.
Despite the officers' best efforts to de-escalate the situation, Vanessa's resistance turned the atmosphere increasingly tense. When she first reached for a pair of scissors, it seemed like she might harm herself, but the real shock came when she dropped the scissors and instead grabbed a firearm, aiming it directly at the officers. Hoping against hope, they retreated, praying that Vanessa would come to her senses. But in that harrowing moment, what followed was a tragic turn that no one wanted or expected.
Vanessa, it's Gilbert. Talk to me.
Miss Marquez, are you okay?
3197.
Is she getting up?
Miss Marquez, put the gun down. Put the gun down.
Vanessa, put the gun down.
What's her name?
Vanessa Marquez. Dude, she's probably coming down. Did you hear it?
Yep. Vanessa!
Vanessa!
Everyone's clear from the apartment. Subject barricaded with the.
Listen, Vanessa,
come out with your hands up first.
Vanessa, just
Drop the gun.
Vanessa.
Put your hands up.
No gun, okay? Does she have a gun?
Vanessa! Drop whatever in your hand right now!
Dude, does she have the gun? Drop! Pull back, dude. Pull back. Pull back.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Pull back. Pull back.
She's down, hold on.
Is she down?
She's down. She's down.
I don't know.
Are any of you hurt?
No.
Negative.
Vanessa, talk to me.
Vanessa eventually emerged from the room, but with a chilling intent to open fire on the officers. In that split second, the situation spiraled into a confrontation that would have devastating consequences, her decision leading to a tragic and irreversible outcome.
Copy that. Moving forward. I'm on your left.
No, woman, I think I see both hands there. I'm not positive the top is her.
I see both hands. Vanessa, can you hear me?
Suspect down, Mary.
Both hands.
10-4, suspect down.
We got the gun. We got the gun.
Stand by.
Get the gun. She's shot.
Yeah. Okay, come in. She's shot.
Did you grab her floor? She did?
Yes.
Oh, she's done, dude. She's no. Hold on. I'm checking her pulse. Oh, she's good.
Where's she hit?
Down here on the hip somewhere. There.
Where's she hit?
I'm not getting a pulse.
202 shots are fired. Myself and 204 clear your residence.
I see wound down here.
Hey, get the gurney.
Let's get her out. Let's get her out. Wait.
Hold on.
We're here on the steps.
Can you guys get her
Back
out
on the steps.
Can you get her out of here?
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta clear the rest of the doors.
We've been in here plenty. Okay. I don't think there's anybody else inside, but we didn't clear the rest of that bedroom. Everything here is clear from before. Not right now. If we go inside, to the left is the bedroom. Okay. I don't recall. I think the restroom's to the right, but we didn't make it that deep.
Copy that. Chris, hold this room.
In the end, Vanessa unfortunately passed away at the scene.